I want to tell you about how a hotel manager shifted not just my day, but the trajectory of the rest of my life. I took a trip to New York City several years ago. I took my brother there for his birthday and we got a hotel room. Once we arrived, I knew somebody that worked for the hotel, so I had a discount form. They give you this form to give to the people there. Arrived there, the lady who was at the front desk, I guess she was having like a really bad day because she was not very kind to me at all. She kept asking me questions about the form, about the person that worked at the hotel. I was giving her all of the pertinent information. She still was being very nasty to me. I was returning her nastiness with kindness. And she said, well, we have an issue, so I have to go get the manager. I said, okay, no problem. She went and got the manager. The manager came and she said, we have a problem. And the manager made a statement that I will never forget. He said, there are no problems. There are only solutions. What can we resolve today? And he looked at me and he smiled. And I was like, wow, that was very powerful. And so we proceeded to have a conversation. He explained to me that he worked for the actual hotel. He had the same issue. He went out of the country and they were giving him such a hard time about his hotel room, even though he had everything that he needed. And he made a vow on that day that he would never let the same thing happen to another person. So it's something that I've been carrying with me since. It's how I try to maneuver through my life. Of course, there are going to be issues. Of course, there are going to be things that we view as problems. But I operate from the space of this is solvable. This is not a problem. There's a solution for everything. So how can I resolve this? The first thing that I do is to go at it from a spiritual perspective. I always make sure I do that first, and then I approach it from a human standpoint, because you cannot solve a problem in the same way that it came to you. So I would like to offer that to you, that there are no problems, there are only solutions. What can you resolve today? Ask yourself questions. When you ask better questions, you get better answers. So maybe you need to shift your perspective.